Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another pick a card reading. This time it's on your next best friend. Now remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and I'm going to show you the spread right away. So choose from pile 1 with this little conversation heart, pile 2 with the oops, and then pile 3 with the dinosaur. This is going to be your next best friend. We're going to get what they're like, maybe how you're going to meet them, some of the challenges and hardships, and some of the positive things. I know a lot of you have been asking me lately, I want to meet new friends, I want to know how to meet new friends. This is for you. Now, they might not actually become your bestest friend, but they are the next friend that, or potential friend that is coming into your life. So quiet your mind, pick one of these piles, and then click the timestamp down below to get your reading. So get ready. Choose now. Group number 1, hi, this is your reading for your next best friend coming to you. If you chose the conversation heart for group number 1, now remember, if you really like these, there's a link down below to tip to my PayPal if you really love it, and follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, do these live on Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. So, okay, first of all, I definitely think this person is going to text you a lot. You might meet them in a group chat, or maybe when your friends invite you to a place and you're like, oh, let me go. They like text you because this definitely looks to me like a conversation. So some of you can meet them through an app. Perhaps, I don't know. I mean, I've been trying Bumble BFF and failing. So maybe it's like that, or maybe you make a friend through Tinder, or maybe just like a meetup, or maybe through like a video game that you play, or just something online. It's very possible. Could be an online friendship, just because this is very similar to texting and chatting. Also, I think with this particular one, some of you could have just gone on a date and then just been friends afterwards. That's possible too, because it is a little heart. The only other thing I could think of with this is someone that you text a lot introduces you then to them. That's the only other way I could think this. But I'm telling you right now, like, y'all might make a group chat together. You might meet through a group chat. Like, y'all are going to talk a lot. I'm also hearing that some of you have like something in common, like a fandom in common. Because it's giving me very like BTS fandom, or like something like that. Like, you guys have a very similar fandom. Maybe some of you meet through Minecraft. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's put this to the side. Okay. So for the tarot cards, we have the 4 of Cups. Ooh, boredom and apathy. Interesting. These are very shiny. We have the 3 of Swords. So like I said before, some of you, I think you may have had a crush on them, or they may have had a crush on you, or you might have went on a date and then it failed. That's possible for sure. Or maybe it's an ex. Ooh. Empress reverse. Oh, lack of self-love. And what is this? The Knight of Swords? Yeah. The Knight of Swords reverse. Okay. So I actually think that this person is in a space where they feel like everyone has been taking from them. And you probably will feel the exact same. It seems like maybe there's been an issue with like groups that they've been in, or friendships they've been in, where they feel like the leadership, or who's in charge, they're frustrated with them. There's just like some sort of an issue with like friendships that they've had in the past and who's been dictating what. I think the 2 of you are probably a little bit more passive. I'm not going to lie. So starting this friendship is going to be the hard part, because one of you is going to have to make the first move. And neither one of you want help. So this is one of those friendships where like neither one of you want to initiate it. Neither one of you really want to start. One of you's got to grow a pair of balls and ask the other person to like connect with. but it's giving me very like, I'm bored, I go and do something, I go and act some way or do something like this, and then I find this person. It's like through boredom. So that's why I think it's through, it could be a hobby or something like that. It's through boredom. Anyways, or it could just be you're bored going on a date, or you're bored, you meet up with someone. It's that type of vibe. It's not a super serious thing. It's spontaneous. It's random. I don't think this is going to be a heavily emotional friendship, even though there are layers of emotional needs that both of you want. I just see both of you very similar in terms of bottling up your feelings. So I do think it's going to be hard to get serious with this person at first. It's a little bit surface level. And I really think that both of you have the thing in common where you don't want help. And you're tired of people trying to help you. Definitely two people who don't want to be fixed and don't want to fix anyone. That's a good sign. It's a good sign to have a good time together. I'm just a little bit concerned about being able to connect with this person initially and then getting to the serious part. Be careful, because I do think this is a good potential connection, and I'm worried that the people who pick this group might count this person out and might be like, oh, well, and just dismiss them. You could be missing a really great connection, especially because I think this person is open to new things and they normally aren't. And I think it's probably same for you. Like, you're going to be in a place where you wouldn't leave your house or do anything, but for some reason you're feeling spontaneous. The Four of Cups, that apathy is getting the best of you. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe it's possible that you meet this person right after they go through a serious breakup too. Or maybe you just went through a serious breakup, because we're seeing like the heartbreak card. So it's like, perhaps maybe you just got out of something serious and you just want friends now, or perhaps they just broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend and they just want to have a good time and just be friends, and that's it. Just make more friends and just chill. They don't want anything serious or heavy. This looks like someone you could really connect with if you play it right. Okay, so catch me. Trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something that you normally wouldn't do. And I honestly think that's what's going to lead you to this person. Something you would usually say no to, but you're going to say yes to. Far, far away, creative daydreaming. For a lot of you, it's going to be an online friendship. But for some of you, it might just be that you guys connected over something creative, or like that creative hobby I was saying. There's something very like interesting about the way you meet. Like, it's like, that funny story how we met. Okay, so we see Saturn and Aquarius. So definitely could be an Aquarius involved here, them or you. But that's also the sign of friendship. And Saturn is a hard life lesson. So I will right off the bat tell you that this person has been burned by almost every single friend they've ever had. So they are wounded. They do not trust easily. That's why they keep it surface level. They're always going to have like one foot in the door and one foot out. I also think this person, like I said before, there's been issues with friend groups. They've had issues with friend groups. They're trying to make a new friend group. They would like to make a new friend group with you. And you might meet them through an already existing group. And then you'd be like the little clique that forms in that group. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting. Again, Saturn, they went through something really hard though. Like, this person went through something really serious and came out on the other side. And I think you guys are going to have this in common. I really do. I think these are two people. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of two people that had best friends that were Regina Georges, and they were the Gretchens, and they both don't really want to be the leader, but the two Gretchens get together and make their own group. That's the vibe that it's giving me. Oh, look, tarot cards. That's what we're doing right now. Guidance. Grounding. It looks like the two of you are like the voice of reason and have been the voice of reason for a lot of other people. And it's like you guys are going to find each other and be like, aren't these bitches crazy? Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Or like the two of you find each other and you're like, these people are weird. I want to go and do this. Like, it's giving me like the two down to earth people that are always surrounded by crazies. Okay, Freya, irresistibility and raw power. Okay, so these are temptations. And raw is about personal power. So for me, I think both of you are going to need to learn to be better leaders, for sure. That's the biggest thing that the two of you are going to take away from each other. And Freya, irresistibility, this is about being tempted to give. Whether someone's like really charming and sweet or someone's really beautiful. When people are coming up to you and trying to take from you, the both of you are going to be able to teach each other to say no. This is what both of you are learning: to take your own personal power, to be in charge, to be leaders, to initiate hangouts, to initiate conversations, to text first. And both of you are going to need to learn to say no to people. Stop taking care of others. Stop doing things for others. Do stuff for yourself. So that's the vibe. Yep. Forgetting oneself. So this is the card that I made sure I pulled for every pile. That is like the underbelly, the undercurrent, or the trauma or drama or confluama. And forgetting oneself. It's like you're losing yourself in the sauce, losing yourself in groups, forgetting how important your needs are. So this looks like a very good start to a good connection that could last forever. You just have to make sure one of you grows a pair of balls, initiates, and understands that it's going to be surface level for a little bit at first. You guys are going to feel each other out. Okay, so I want to pull some letters. I'm not going to pull too many. Okay, U, C, R, L, E, cure. Aww. You guys are going to cure each other. Isn't that cute? L-E-R. Let's get a few more. Could be initials. Maybe their name. So X, T, I, V. Maybe you'll have tickets to go see a show. Tickets. Something like that. But, okay. And then let's get some additional... I will say, I think this person has a unique look to them because Aquarius, forgetting oneself, Ra, Freya, I think they have a very unique, striking look to them. I think people will either find them very, very enticing and intriguing or like scared. Like their appearance, their physical appearance, to me, it's like people are either drawn to them or they're repelled by them. Like they have that type of like unique look. Yeah, there's the shark. Bread, and then we have yin and yang. You guys are very, 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 very similar. This is the shark behavior. So that's like all the people that were around you. Breaking bread means you guys were the mediators, and then this is like destroying. I just hit my nose on the mic. That's like destroying. So you just recently got out of something toxic. Trying to put a bow on it, like a ribbon. And then let's see. Ooh. I dropped one of them. Okay, got it. That's a starfish. There's the police. Little dinosaur. A thumbs up. You guys are really going to text a lot. If you're in a relationship, your relationship might get mad how much you guys text. I think that this person, we're looking at a lot of like beach, good vibes. Okay. I think this person has a weird past. I think that because they've connected with weird groups, and they haven't been in the right friend group. I think they have like a weird past that makes you feel some type of way. Like they might have a reputation, or someone might say something, or you might go on their Instagram and see pictures that you're like, oh, I'm a little bit weirded about that, or oh, you seem superficial or fake. That's not really who they are, because this is like the old them. So it seems to me like they might have a false image. You might get a false image of who they are at the start. So yeah, that's what I see for group number 1. I hope you guys like that. If you did, make sure you tip. There's a link to my people down below. Follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. And good luck, and don't fuck this up. Group number 2. This is your pick a card reading for your next best friend. Make sure if you like this, you tip. There's a link to my people down below. Follow me, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite, Twitter as well. I do these live on Twitch. Okay. Oops. First of all, I actually think you might accidentally bump into this person. It's giving me very like bump into this person at a bar and spill your drink on them, or just like accidentally bump into them, or perhaps you're walking down the street and bump into them, or you drop something and they pick it up like a movie. Like there's definitely some level of, oh my God, I'm sorry. Or perhaps you're like walking in line, or maybe you're in a shopping mall and you're in line and you bump into them, like, or maybe you accidentally message the wrong person, or you say the wrong thing, or you're too loud, or you're sitting down and you're at a dinner table and you sort of, touch someone. I don't know what it is, like braze up against someone or whatever. All I can tell you is there's an accident. That's how you connect to this person, is accidentally. I really feel that way, because it's like, to me, it's like going to a party and accidentally bumping into someone. Like it's that type of vibe. I also think that you guys are going to get off on the wrong foot too, but not in a terrible way. Just in a, what the hell is wrong with that person? That is the type of vibe that the beginning of this connection is going to be like. So there's some level of oopsie, like I didn't know that. There's that type of vibe. Okay, kind of like that. Let's do the tarot cards. So we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. That's job. Death. Ooh. Three of Wands. That's a forced liberation. And the Ace of Cups. Loving bonds. This person does not have very much practice with connecting with other people, and they're a bit awkward. That might be what that is. That this person's a bit of a goofball or a bit quirky. This person might be danger prone Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Like it's giving me clumsy, klutzy, ditzy type of vibes. Definitely more of a carefree type of person. The thing is I'm not quite convinced that this person wasn't coddled a little bit. But it's almost like they have that charm where they just smile and you're like, okay. Because the Three of Pentacles tells me like, I don't think they have the best work ethic. They might have recently got out of or just like lost a job or changed jobs or had an issue with their job. That might be you as well. Maybe that happened to you, and so you're looking for a connection. I do think that this might be a work event, but I find it hard to believe that you meet them at work, because if you did, I don't know if they'd last very long, because they do not have a good work ethic with the Death card. And I think that they're constantly changing. I think their plans change. It's giving me very like ditzy Pisces energy. The Three of Wands tells me that other people just get tired of them and just like push them off on other people, but they mean well. I do think they have a heart of gold with the Ace of Cups. They're just terrible at first impressions. Oh my God, it's actually funny. The Three of Wands to me also means that they have a habit of like getting on people's nerves sometimes. So I think they're kind of used to being chastised. So keep that in mind. Virgos are shaking. But they are ready. I think this person is ready to just meet anybody. Like this person is the type of vibe where they will make a friend with anybody. They'd make a friend with a turtle, or a flower. Like they're very much like happy-go-lucky, but they're naive. Light the darkness. Okay, there might be a little bit of an experience difference or an age difference as well. If there's not an age difference, you're gonna feel like there's such an experience difference that you're like almost smarter than them. They're not stupid, okay? So don't be rude. And hey, maybe you're the one watching this and you're a little ditzy and you're a little stupid. Well, then guess what? If that's you, the person that you're going to be friends with is going to be a little bit more serious, a little bit more mom or dad-like, and they're probably going to be a little bit annoyed. The gift. Ooh, a present, an offer, nurturance, growth potential. This person will make it up to you if they did something accidentally and pissed you off. I do think that they're very gift-giving oriented. I also feel like this person, not the sugar baby, it's giving me like very generous vibes, and I think they have generous friends, because for me it looks like this person connects so many people to so many people. Like you can teach them things and they can teach you things. That's where you're going to connect over. You're like, this person has so many friends that I can benefit from, or this person knows people that can help me. And then in turn, you're able to kind of protect them and give them information, or vice versa, whichever way it goes. Maybe you're the one that's a little ditzy and young and, naive. And then you end up meeting someone who has a ton of connections that can connect you to people that can make, make things happen for you, because this seems like this connects business a little bit with pleasure, just because it seems like this person is very well put together. One of you is, so if it's not you, it's them. One of you is very well put together because the dynamic is there. Yep, Aries. So Aries, like I said, that's the child of the zodiac. Spontaneous, childlike. One of you is very childlike. The other one is very mature and serious. But I think both of you can learn from each other. That's why this is actually a good connection to have, because not only is it good to like network and connect with other people, but it's also just good to remind yourself of both sides of the coin. Now, someone might be in Aries. I do think there might be some sort of, there's a physical activity that connects the two of you, or an event, but all I can tell you is that Aries is like physical aggression. I mean, hey, maybe someone really has a hobby of like karate or something. I don't know, maybe you meet them in Orange Theory Girl, or what's the other one? CrossFit. I don't know, girl, the gym, but athlete the house. But all I can tell you is this is like spontaneous energy. And it's also physical, so I think someone might bump into someone. Oops, remember I told you someone might physically bump into someone and spill a drink or something. And there's Capricorn. It's like I'm psychic or something. We literally have the dad of the zodiac and the child of the zodiac. So one of you is more mature or serious. One of you is like more like work. The other one's more play. It's a really great connection, and I do think it'll help both of you business-wise, especially if you have a side hustle. Okay, winter. You might meet them in the winter. And then containment cauldron. Huh. Okay. I think whoever's the more serious one is going to be cold at first, and then they're going to have to warm up to this person. So if you're the one that's more serious, girl, over time, you're going to warm up to this person. They're kind of annoyingly cute and endearing. And then if it's vice versa, you're going to have to charm the hell out of them. Oh my God, make me your Aphrodite. And then Helios cycle. So Aphrodite and Helios. Now, I think that there's some level of flirting that there's potentially here, because I just see Aphrodite as like beautiful and bold. Whichever one of you is the naive one is the beautiful one. Now, I don't know if that flirting is with you or if it's just they flirt with everyone. So there might be some tension there, because it does look like this person has a lot of people around them. Like, it's giving me a beautiful girl who has a lot of men around that can help them, or a very beautiful guy who has a lot of guy or girl around him that can help him. It's just giving me that type of vibe. Like, I also think the ditzy one is going to teach the serious one how to be more personable, how to flirt with people, how to connect with people. It's almost like a robot. One of you is like a robot and the other one is like so charming and charismatic. And I think that's where we see Aphrodite in. Now, Helios is cycles, which to me means that this person does get stuck a little bit in a loop. I'm not going to lie. So sometimes they're a bit predictable in terms of their behavior patterns. It's just going to take a few tries for you guys to really get it right. And the temple of my body. So that's a seductress card. So for me, I think whatever one is like the younger one, not getting what they want is something that they're not used to. So I think that's where we're going to see a little bit of friction. I think that they're used to being charming and charming the pants off of anyone and anything. I think that might be a point of friction, especially if you're like, let's say you're a girl and you meet another girl like this, perhaps they flirt with your boyfriend and then you get mad. Like, there's definitely, or maybe that's how it starts, that she hits on your man. Like, there's some sort of weird vibe, but I promise you that this person means well. I honestly just think that they have a little bit of a boundary issue, because I think that they really don't know any better. So it's just that type of vibe. I'm just being honest. It's just that type of vibe. I mean, perhaps someone here, maybe, listen, who knows? For some of you, the temple and body and Aphrodite could be literal. Maybe, girl, they've got, an accountant quote unquote job, and that, has its own issues, with, people, maybe most people treat them poorly or don't respect them, and you're going to kind of help them with that, or vice versa. So I think this is going to be a very interesting connection. It reminds me of almost like a sitcom. Okay, I don't want to go too into everything else because I feel like this one I got a lot of information, but we'll pull some letters. If y'all are both single, this is a great friend to have, by the way, because this person will wing woman or wingman you to the day you die. They will literally get you anyone or anything you've ever wanted, by the way. It's like the best single friend ever. J E U T V O S and T. Let's pull a little more. H-O-M. Huh? Not ho. Tom. Hot. This person is very attractive. Very attractive. Okay. Shot. Ooh, maybe you'll meet them at the bar getting shots. Shot. Okay. And here. Oh yeah, Joe. Tom. Okay. I think you might bump into this person more than once before you connect. Just something. Unicorn. Oh, girl. I'm not going to talk about what that means. But they're definitely a unique person. Unless you're the unique, charismatic, weird person, and then you're going to meet someone really serious. But this person seems very passionate. I definitely think they like to laugh. They have a happy-go-lucky nature. I'm telling you. I just feel like this person is... let me see. Kiss me. I told you. There's a boundary issue. There's definitely a boundary issue. I love you. Basketball. Okay, so this person... Oh, girl, not them going for basketball players. Maybe they want to date an athlete, girl, because we did see athletes, or maybe they are an athlete. Not some of y'all... Ooh, let me not even go there. Anyways... I think that this person, for me, it feels like there's definitely a habit of like getting a little bit too lit sometimes when you go out. I think that's sort of like their biggest issue. Flirting with people that they maybe shouldn't have, or getting themselves into situations they shouldn't. If that's you, then I need you to reel that in a little bit, because you might ruin the connection that you could make with someone who's super serious. Now, if that's not you, then you have to forgive them. I don't think that they're a bad person, and I really think you're going to enjoy them. This is giving me like, you don't really like them at first, but then you actually grow to like them, because for some reason you're going to keep bumping into them. You guys have some sort of similar connection to where you're going to keep bumping into each other. Yeah, look, it's like it eventually grows. This gives me like it's eventually going to grow. And honestly, I think you guys might even have like a similar taste, and you don't want to admit it. Like maybe you meet them on a vacation, or maybe they just went on a vacation, or maybe you go somewhere and this is someone's plus one. Like I'm telling you, you're not going to want to be friends with this person, but you should be, because I actually think they're going to help you so much, and they're going to liven your life. So that's what I see for group number 2. If you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my people down below, and follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Good luck. Group number 3. This is group number 3 for your next best friend that's coming to you. Remember, if you like this tip, there's a link to my people down below. Also, follow me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. Okay, so I am seeing the Dinosaur. I'm telling you right now, this might be an old friend coming back. It might be someone that you connected briefly with. Maybe some of you are about to befriend an old ex. The Dinosaur makes me think old. So there might be an age discrepancy, but I really feel like there's some sort of connection. Maybe they used to be friends with someone that you used to be friends with. Maybe you have a connection somehow. Maybe you both dated the same person. I'm not really sure, but there's a past connection with this person, and they're coming back. It could just be that they remind you of somebody that you used to know. as the song starts playing. That could be it as well. But there's definitely some sort of familiarity with them. Eight of Pentacles reversed. A lack of effort. Three of Cups. Oh. Some sort of issue with trust. Five of Swords. Ooh, petty behavior. The Knight of Pentacles, inconsistency. I'm telling you, this is a connection that did not get off on the right foot. And if it did, then it ended poorly. There is some sort of past here. Y'all have a past. Some of you might heal wounds with an old friend, and you might become friends again because you're going to have to resist temptation to be petty with them. But someone who hurt you might come back. It could also just be someone very similar. There's some level of old connection. Maybe it's just like something weird happened. It could be someone that you met briefly and then you just like fell off. Maybe you stopped texting. Maybe life got in the way and then they come back and hit you up. Or maybe you hit them up. There's some sort of like, oh, hey. Maybe you bump into them somewhere and you're like, oh, hey, I remember you. Like there's some sort of weird, but there's tension. There's definite tension. Okay, follow me. Come. This is your invitation to enter the fairy realm. So it looks like this person is going to embrace you with open arms. You're the one that's hesitant. They also connect you to a lot of other people. I also think this person's a leader, and I don't think they deal with the words no very well. This person's a leader. They like lead a group, 100%. They definitely are the ones like initiating too. Like, let's do this. Let's go here. Yeah, dude. Barnabas and the Prince. Adventurous, discovery, travel, meeting destiny. So this is someone that you were supposed to be close with. And okay. So I'm going to explain something to you really quick. Sometimes we're supposed to meet someone through destiny or through whatever, fate, whatever, and then something happens. Free will got in the way with this connection. Free will decisions got in the way with this connection. We can make any decision we want, but if we're supposed to do something, they're going to find a way to come back. And so that's what this is. Something happened. I don't know if it was a freak accident. I don't know if someone else maliciously got in the way between the two of you. It could have been that. Could have been another person getting in the way between the two of you. Could have been a situation, maybe someone's boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know. All I can tell you is you guys were supposed to be friends, or at least connect in some capacity, and it just didn't happen. And I don't know why it didn't happen, but you're going to find out why. And this person, maybe they had to move, maybe someone had to move, maybe there was like a last minute change with a job or something. But Barnabas and the Prince makes me think that this person is very, very adventure seeking. They're very masculine energy. So if it's not a dude, then it's a girl who's a little bit more of a tomboy, likes to have fun, do crazy things. Very, very much like, let's go hiking, let's go to this crazy thing, like very spontaneity based. And again, they're a leader, so they make the plans. I do think that maybe a relationship had gotten in the way between you guys being friends or at least connecting. So there's that. This just gives me, like, Barnabas and the Prince, though, like, I don't know if you look at this card. So we're using the Fairy Oracle deck. This card is mostly women, okay? And then there's only a few cards with men. I don't know if you look at this guy, but he's definitely someone that, like, is willing, like, the vibe I get here is, like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get what I want. So it just seems like they're very erratic, but not in a terrible way. I don't know. I mean, this guy is kind of cute, so I'm kind of like, girl, let me find me a man like this. But just in general, I feel like the Barnabas and the Prince, it's a royalty card. I don't know. I hate to say this because I do think this guy or girl has a bit of an ego. But I do think that you guys need to let them back in. I do. So we have the Moon card and Air. Ooh, damn. I think you caught them in a lie. I think they lied about something. I think that's what caused the connection to break, or you're going to catch them in a lie. But it definitely looks like they lied about something and you found out and were like, bye, Felicia. That's the type of vibe. And if it's not the same exact person, I'm telling you that they're going to remind you exactly of someone else. Now, that being said, air is a good sign to communicate. Okay? So I do think, I mean, maybe they're an air sign, but I do think that this person will come clean because I see them as someone who just like smiles like, yeah, I was just trying to get what I want. I think that they had a setback. It seems like they kind of lost all their cards. It reminds me of someone that has like all the chips, is in the lead, and then makes one false move and loses everything. That's a type of vibe. However, I don't particularly think they're a bad person. I just think they have selfish tendencies. Hearth, homecoming, aww. Not them seeking home. Broomstick clearance. I really think they want to make amends with you. And this is the type of vibe is they're trying to like clean out their closet. They're trying to come clean, come out the closet, girl. They're trying to come clean, be honest. I do think this person is trying to be a better person. Bridget, healing. Oh, there it is. And Shiva, destroyer. I think that they've kind of realized that they had a habit of just like stepping all over everyone. I think that this person maybe was going through something and they were just like, you know, when you don't want to feel your feelings, so you run from your feelings and pile things on top of one another over and over and over again until you explode. That's what I'm seeing. But instead of them exploding on you, you were the catalyst that caused them to explode on everyone else. In fact, I think you may have been the only good constant in their life. So, yep, blinded to pain. I think that they were just used to dominating over other people, getting what they want, just replacing people. And I think they're now starting to realize that remove, replace isn't going to work anymore. And they're going to seek the valuable people that they miss. If this isn't a brand new connection, then it's going to quite literally mimic an old connection that you've shared. This person is going to remind you of them, if not look like them. And I really, really believe that this person is going to be honest with you about the fact that they have just not been the best of people, but you're meeting them in a good time. So I think that they have very striking hair, because if you look at this, there's hair here, and I kept being drawn to the hair of this guy. I think they have very prominent, there's something about their hair. There might be anal about their hair, maybe they're a Leo, but there's just something like they're very particular about their hair. Very particular. And they might even be blonde or redheaded, considering those are the two there, but who knows. Okay, so BRN. Ooh, not brown hair too. Ha! Burnt tea. Ooh. Yeah, I think you guys got burned by them. Oh my god, not me spelling ant. Hi. It's me. Oh my god, I'm your new friend. Can you imagine? So T-O. It's Tony. And then we have R and E, torn, tart, tan. Ooh. I wonder if There's a weird vibe between the two of you. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Ooh, not Tanner. Interesting. Why is there such a weird... It's almost like a... wonder if there's like... There's like a shade... Like one of you threw shade at the other one, but I do think that one of you is going to consistently be shade. I think it's you. I think you're going to be like, I don't like you. But they want to win you over. I kind of love that for you, though. Okay. And then let's pull some of these. Okay, this is who did it, because I told you there's some sort of drama from the past. Kiss me, they want to make up with you. They want it to be good. That's the cycle that they got themselves stuck in. This is them being extremely charming. They're very lucky too, by the way. It seems like they're very lucky and they always make sure they put themselves in good positions, but I think that they bring good luck to those that they're around as well, so... Ooh, October might be important here because we got a pumpkin. I think maybe they broke up with someone recently or something. Or maybe they had a fling with someone and they broke up with them, because it's giving me very that. Ooh, they got themselves in some trouble. They got themselves in trouble because they were saying yes to a lot of things they shouldn't have. But you need to say yes, because I think that this person will get you into fun trouble. I wonder if they just got out of a serious connection or something, or maybe it's someone who just recently got divorced or broke up with a serious relationship that they thought they were going to be engaged to. But this person looks like they might be around in your life for a very long time, if not forever. And I will say, for those of you that are friends with this person and you are both single, this might be someone that eventually turns into a romantic relationship, just because the diamond ring and all the like connection cards, it might end up being a romantic relationship, but it would take a while. And I don't know if you guys are gonna want that anyways. I don't think you guys trust them, so it would take you a long time. But see, this is the unicorn. It's like you're like my unicorn, or you're like a unicorn. Like, I don't know why I'm always drawn to you. And these are like cutesy things. So one of you might end up, some of you, not all of you, because I really don't think this is a very popular thing, because I think a lot of you are just going to be like, you're fun, but I can't take you serious, and you're just going to keep it at that. But for some of you, I think you might actually really enjoy being with this person later on down the line. So good luck. Hope you enjoyed that. Group number 3. Make sure you follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite, and there's a link to my build down below if you loved it and would like to tip. And good luck to all of you in finding your best friends.